Welcome back, everybody. Another outstanding, I've got goosebumps. I'm so excited to share this information with you. I know the lights here may not be all that great as far as seeing the board, but I'm going to read it and you're going to understand. Doesn't matter whether you can see it or not. I'm hoping my purpose here is to have the excitement that I have translate to you and have you start to understand exactly what I'm about to explain to you, why it is so vitally important that we understand this. Okay. Now, I've used this in the past, the little acorn here, right? So inside this acorn sleeps the mighty oak. Inside of each one of you watching this video right now, there is this mighty oak tree that's just waiting to come out. It's been there all your life. Whatever you're going through right now, be it a relationship issue, be it an addiction issue, and if you need help getting an addiction, help with your addiction beyond this, then by all means go seek it out. My purpose here today, the meaning behind doing this is that help you get that one step, either the first step or whatever it may be, help you to get going towards that path of sobriety. And when I'm saying addictions, I'm not necessarily talking about alcohol or any type of substance abuse. It can be just being addicted to feelings of self-worth, lack of self-worth, lack of self-esteem, lack of self-confidence, lack of, my channel is named Banish the Doubt for a reason. This is a step in getting there, to banish doubts about who you can be forever. Okay, so let's get started. Today I want to talk about strengthening our inner environment. Okay, the quote from Neville: I have a lavish, steady, dependable income consistent with integrity and mutual agreement. Now, hang with me for a second, because I just started talking about the other stuff and then right away I went to money. Somebody may be thinking it's not about that. But this is a quote that I'm going to tie together here for you in a second. Okay, this is all going to sort of make sense here. Serotonin. Now, we've all heard of serotonin, right? Serotonin is the chemical that carries a message inside of ourselves between our nerve cells in our brains and throughout our body. It's the feel-good drug, right? Our bodies are the greatest pharmacy in the world. I want you to think about that. Your body is the greatest pharmacy in the world. Serotonin is the chemical that carries messages in our brains and throughout our body. So people take antidepressants to increase or to stimulate serotonin. That's why they take it. Decrease the depression, the depressive thoughts, increase serotonin, the feel good, right? The feel good chemical in our bodies, okay? So, study was done. A person showing an act of kindness, just showing it, just you're walking through wherever and somebody asks you, a person in the street say, hey, do you happen to have $1 or any kind of money you can spare? Just the act of giving that person $1 or whatever it may be, just that act of kindness, your serotonin levels increase. Just that act. A person receiving, the recipient of this act of kindness, whatever type of kindness it may be that you're extending, their levels of serotonin increase. But here's the most important part of why I bring it up to study. The person or people in the vicinity of this act of kindness has their serotonin levels increased just by observing this act of kindness, right? So offer yourself an act of kindness. And how do we do that? Well, here's one way. So Abraham Maslow, he said, become independent of the good opinions of others. The good opinions. You see, because whenever we're seeking that, okay, the opinions of others as a way of us to feel better about ourselves, it's because we're lacking that within ourselves. Whatever it is we're telling ourselves is not enough. we're not being kind enough to ourselves. But he said, be independent of the good opinions of others. Okay? Immunoglobulin A. Immunoglobulin A is our body's natural flu shot. It's nature's natural flu shot. It's an antibody that plays a role in immune function. It helps to increase our immune system. It helps to strengthen our immune system. It's a blood protein that our body makes to fight off sickness. So yesterday's video, you heard me talking about proteins. When we have thoughts of lack, thoughts of anger, frustration, all these types of thoughts, our body or genes in our body produce a type of protein, but it's downregulated. It actually works against us. Immunoglobulin A, when we increase it, we're increasing the blood protein, the good protein in our bodies, to fight off sickness. I was talking yesterday about the parasympathetic. If you haven't seen that video, you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe, hit the notification bell, and you can pull up that video from yesterday, the parasympathetic nervous system that's part of our autonomic nervous system. That is, the immunoglobulin A is part of that, okay? There's a 50% increase in as little as 4 days of subjects who were studied that meditated on a positive future. This is key, guys. A 50% increase in immune function, increasing the body's ability to fight off disease just by 15 minutes a day, focusing, thinking about a future, a positive future. Now I'm going back to, I have a lavish, steady, dependable income consistent with integrity, kindness, and mutual agreement. Again, kindness. We start saying that, a positive future, that I already have it. If you're right now, you're saying I can't find a job, banish that. Don't say I can't find a job, or there's no good jobs out there. Again, it's how we talk to ourselves. Be kind. I have a steady, dependable, lavish, steady, dependable income consistent with integrity and mutual agreement. So, increase of 4 days of subjects that meditated on a positive future. And autonomic nervous system, ANS, right, manufactures a pharmacy of chemicals just by thought alone. So, going back, just thinking this, our autonomic nervous system, the parasympathetic nervous part, that part of our nervous system, the part that helps to fight off diseases inside of our body, it manufactures a pharmacy of chemicals just by thinking. Just by thinking that way, we're starting to heal ourselves from the inside. Just a positive thought. Now, again, speaking about addictions, if you can see yourself clean, sober, no longer needing that narcotic or whatever it may be to supplement for the lack inside of you, you start to think that way. 50% increase in immune function within our body. So when we practice feeling gratitude, so when we say things like, I am so happy and grateful, now, present tense, now that I am clean and sober, now that I have a job with a lavish, steady income, or just an income with integrity that's based on integrity and mutual agreement. I started the company. My company is very successful, whatever it may be. My book is finished. I wrote my book. The playwright is finished. I finished the playwright. I see myself on stage performing. I'm the leading actress or actor in whatever it may be, or a singer, whatever it may be in your life. Okay? When we're feeling gratitude, I am so thankful for, okay? The emotional signal of gratitude is what? Receive. I am receiving this. I am receiving this act of gratitude. I'm receiving that image is coming to me. I'm so happy and grateful now that when we have this receivership. So then, if you're in a state of gratitude, it makes total sense then that you will, this is huge, guys, this is the part, accept, believe, and surrender to thoughts equal to that emotional state. So when we're thinking this way, when we're meditating 15 minutes a day, 4 days, obviously longer, but when we're in that state, when we're closing our eyes and seeing ourselves in that state, we're going to accept our bodies, our subconscious. This is what I'm talking about. The subconscious will accept, believe, and surrender to thoughts that are equal to that emotional state. We get into that emotional state. We start to balance the inner environment within ourselves. We start to become more in line with what's called homeostasis. Our bodies are balanced. We're not out of balance. We're not worrying about something in the future that hasn't happened yet. We're not thinking or ruminating about or obsessing about or holding control of something that has already happened. It's a Sunday today. We're not thinking about tomorrow's Monday and, oh, I wonder those whatever work's going to be like tomorrow. My boss is such a pain in the ass, or whatever it may be. We are in the now. We are here now in this moment. And in this moment, when we are in a state of gratitude, if it's a job you want to get out of, you're so happy now that you're in a better job where you start your own company or a business. You're grateful for that. You are going to accept, your body is going to accept, believe, and surrender to thoughts equal to that emotional state. This is obviously, like I put there, huge. It's huge to understand this. Okay, so now we only ever, you probably can't see that, we only ever accept, believe, and surrender to thoughts that are equal to our emotional state. So, irregardless of whether you're meditating or not, we're doing this all the time. We've done this all our life. We have always and always will, always have ever accept, believe, and surrender to the thoughts that are equal to our emotional state. It cannot be any other way. So now, I say again, I have a lavish, steady, dependable income consistent with integrity and mutual benefit. This is why I'm saying that, because people may talk about, oh, it's not about money. It's not. It's getting into the emotional state. And if you're in the emotional state, your body is in that state where you have a lavish income consistent with integrity and mutual benefit. It's dependable. Your body, you are just going to feel better because you know that you've generated that income. And when we understand that we can generate the income, we don't care about giving it away. Why? Because we know how to generate it. We're in that emotional state. We are vibrating at that level. A lavish income vibrates at a level up here. If we're down here with our emotional state, there's no way we're going to get in that income, regardless of whatever it is. If it's up here, but we're down here with our emotional state, we can never get there. We have to raise our vibration, okay? We have to raise it up here to be equal with that. This is how we do that. Because we're always, at every time, every point in our life, every moment of our life, we are always ever accepting, believing, and surrendering to those thoughts that are equal to our emotional state. So, you, yes, you can you can program your autonomic nervous system. You can do it right now to make a pharmacy of chemicals that causes growth and repair to happen in your body. You have the ability to do that. You have the ability to heal your body. We heal our inner environment. This is how we do it. You see, because guys, everything that's outside, everything that's out there in your reality is your reality, not mine. It's not the person next to you, not your aunts, not your father, not your mother, not your brother, not your sister, not your cousin, not your best friend. It's your reality. You create your reality every moment of every day by accepting, believing, and surrendering to thoughts that are equal to your emotional state. And by changing, by going inward And by focusing internally on our inner environment, when we do that, we think about an act of gratitude, an act of kindness to ourselves and to others. We raise serotonin levels. We raise the immunoglobulin A levels in our body. Yeah, our autonomic nervous system starts to release a pharmacy of chemicals within us, and we cause the growth and repair to happen in our body. We actually heal ourselves. This is how you do it. This is the great secret that has never been told to the masses. This is how we do it. So when we understand what we're doing and why we're doing it, the how gets easier. But we understand what we're doing. But more importantly, we understand why we're doing it. So it doesn't matter. The how, it gets easier. I have a lavish, steady, dependable income consistent with integrity and mutual benefit. This is why that statement is so vital, because it's not the money. It's not that it's lavish. It's not what it is. Great that it is that, but it's the integrity and it's the mutual benefit. Integrity meaning for myself. I know that I'm generating it. Based off of my character, based on the fact that I'm being kind and I'm helping somebody else. Zig Ziglar said, the more people in this life we help to get what they want, we'll have everything that we want. But it's kindness to ourselves. We can't not help anybody else out there without first helping ourselves, because that energy goes out. Remember, your reality is your reality. You're creating it at every moment of every day based on your thinking, okay? Based on how you feel about yourself in every moment of every day. We only accept, believe, and surrender to those thoughts that are equal to our emotional state. And this is how we increase, or this is how we help to increase our environment, to make it better. Guys, thank you so much for each and every one of you subscribing to my channel, for viewing this video right now. I'm so thankful for each and every one of you. And anybody here who's watching this and you like what you're seeing, you're subscribing, welcome aboard, welcome to our team. We're so grateful that you're here. Please feel free to share this video with as many people as you can, because the more people in this world who understand this and get this, the more healing takes place in the world. I'm so grateful for you guys. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. God bless, and I'll see you on the other side.